Hello and welcome. You are listening to the Ditch Decade Diets podcast. I am your host, Lorna, certified food freedom coach and founder of the Ditch Decade Diets Academy. I've spent 10 years in an unhealthy relationship with food, binge eating, over-exercising, and feeling insecure in my body. This podcast is all about helping you get to the root of your food struggles and teaching you how to rewire your brain so you can end binge eating. If you're ready to improve your relationship with food and cultivate more self-love towards yourself and your health, this is the podcast for you. So let's get to it and jump right in. Welcome, you guys, to another episode of the Ditch Decade Diets podcast. It is Monday morning. It is 8 a.m. and I've literally gotten so much work done, you guys. It's actually crazy. Like, I am the most productive human being first thing in the morning. I kid you not. What did I do this morning? Well, I did my gratitude. I did my journaling, and then I posted on Instagram. I made 2 TikTok videos for you guys. I made an Instagram post. I have something special coming out for you guys soon, and I was working on something special. And what else did I do? I don't know. I just feel like I did so many things this morning, and it's not even 8 a.m. And now I'm like fired up, ready to record a podcast. I was going to work out, but I want to share something with you guys because yesterday I was going out for brunch with Andrew's parents and his family and his brother. And as I was driving there, I got the sweetest message from one of my past clients yesterday. And I just love hearing from clients that I've worked with in the past, whether it was a month ago, whether it was a year ago, and just like hearing an update, it always makes me so happy. And this one particular client messaged me, and so she's actually been binge free for over a year now. And she actually lost 20 pounds healthfully without feeling restricted or doing any crazy, quick fix diets. And this is exactly what she said in the message. Hey, Lorna, it's been a little over a year since I joined your program, but I just want to tell you that I've been binge free ever since. It's been a year, you guys, binge free for an entire year. And I healthfully lost over 20 pounds. I learned how to trust the process, all thanks to you. Wishing you all the very best, and may you continue to help other women like you helped me. And why this is just so exciting is because this is what I do. This is what I can help you do. I can help you not just stop binge eating for like a month. Like, I am here to help you end binge eating for good. And I'm not just saying that, like, there's living proof. I mean, not only myself, it's been almost 4 years now, but all my clients, getting messages like, it's been a full year since I've worked with you and I'm still binge free. And I've been able to release some weight, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm obviously going to share with you guys in this episode how she specifically did it and a few things that you really need to focus on. But this is just it's just so exciting. And I really want to continue showing you guys what is truly possible. So here's a few key things that she focused on why this is very important for you. So first and foremost, she focused on healing her relationship with food. Too many people are focusing too much on weight loss their whole life, but then stay stuck binging because they haven't gotten to the root of why they are out of control with food in the first place, right? Like, it's okay. I say this all the time to all my clients, like, it's okay if you have weight loss goals, but like, when you do things in the right order, like this client, she came to me, she joined one of my programs, she did the work, she healed her relationship with food. She actually got to the root of why she was, feeling out of control with food and binging. And that's how she's been able to actually heal. And if you are binging right now, you're out of control, maybe even with cookies, like you can't just have one, you need to eat the whole box. And then you're feeling guilty, and then you promise yourself you're going to do better tomorrow. The last thing that you need to focus on is weight loss. You need to first and foremost heal your relationship with food. And if this client is not a testimony of that, I don't know what is, because this is living proof that not only can you live a binge-free life like this client, it's been a full year, you guys. I'm not just talking, oh, it's been a month. A full year of her being binge-free, and then she was able to release weight. Now, something that this client really focused on, and she said in the message, is she learned how to fully trust the process. This is huge. This is huge. This is huge. This is so important. Everyone wants to stop their binge eating tomorrow. And I totally get it, because I remember those days, like literally feeling bloated, uncomfortable, disgusting after eating so much, never wanting to even have my husband look at me or touch me. I didn't want to be intimate. Like, I understand that that's not fun. I understand the guilt and the shame and how it's impacting your relationship. And I remember even showing up to work the next day when I was a personal trainer, and I remember like putting this smile on my face as if like I was so happy, but like deep down, like I literally was just like feeling disgusted in myself, right? So I totally get it. It's not fun. But the good news is you can regain your control back with food every single day. You are taking action towards a better relationship with food, and you're trusting the process along the way. The people who trust the process and they focus on ending their binge eating in a sustainable way, key, sustainable. I'm not talking about relying on distracting yourself. I'm not talking about just like staying super busy and booking things back to back so that you don't have time to binge. I'm not talking about quick fix solutions of like just keeping chocolate and sugar foods out of the house. But I'm actually, when I say sustainable, ending your binge eating sustainably, I'm actually talking about rewiring your brain and healing your relationship with food. Because when you do that and then you trust the process, not only are you going to have less urges to binge and have less binges, but you can actually maintain a binge-free life long term. And I know that that's what you want. I know you are sick and tired of quick fix diets. You've probably been on so many different diets in your life, and you are tired, sick and tired of restarting your diet every single month. You are sick and tired of doing well for a few days and then falling off track. You are sick and tired of saying, this is the week I'm actually going to stick to my diet. Like, I promise I'm going to do so good with my diet this week. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday, you're feeling good with food. Maybe you were, able to just like stick to your healthy meals or whatever it is. And then you have an urge to binge and you feel disappointed, you feel discouraged, you feel like a failure, and there's light. And then you're just telling yourself like there's literally not even a point of trying again. But trusting the process is not about seeing results every single second. Like, trusting the process is all about knowing that you're going to stop binge eating. So even if you've overeaten, even if you had a strong urge to binge, or you woke up one morning and you looked at yourself in the mirror and maybe you're looking at your arms and you're like, oh my gosh, like they look disgusting, or whatever, thoughts are popping up in your mind, or you see yourself in a photo and you're like, I can't even believe I look like that. You continue giving yourself grace, and you don't change your food, you don't restrict, you don't eat less to try to make up for that bad body image day, or to try to make up for how much you've eaten. The people that stay stuck in the yo-yo diet binge cycle is like one thing goes off, whether again, you've overeaten, you had a binge, or you had a bad body image day, and then you drastically change your food the next day. Fully trusting the process means I know I'm going to stop binge eating. So yeah, it sucks if I had a binge. Yeah, it sucks if I don't love my arms right now. Yeah, it sucks if I've overeaten at this meal or whatever the case may be. But like, I am going to stay committed to the process. I'm going to give myself grace. I'm going to be compassionate towards myself, and I'm going to keep going. Like, that is what trusting the process means. And it's, ironically, like the people that trust the process actually see better results, because they're not like, oh, I had a binge. Well, yeah, I'm a failure, so nothing's going to work, and throwing in the towel. So this is exactly what this client did. And the reality is, as a binge eating coach, at least the way that I support my clients, like, I am not interested in helping you have just a few binge-free days, like, here or there. I am here. I am the coach for you. I am here for you to help get rid of all of your urges to binge and completely end binge eating for good, so that you don't have to worry about, keeping cookies in the house ever again and binging. Like, you can have cookies in the house, not even stress, not even worry about like, am I going to have an urge? You don't feel your urge to binge anymore. You've gotten rid of all of your binge urges. This is freedom. This is the difference between people who focus on quick fix solutions of, I'm just going to stay busy and like, oh, I hope I don't give in. Well, I'm just going to like not buy the chocolate, because if I don't buy the chocolate, then I can't binge on it. Those people are the people that will do well for a few days and have a few binge-free days and then fall off track and go crazy binging and then restrict themselves because they feel so out of control with food and they stay stuck. But that's not you. You want to do things sustainably. You are ready to finally feel so at peace with food. You want to feel so full of joy on a daily basis, not stressed out about how many calories I'm consuming, or I don't know if I want to go out for dinner. Like, you want to go out for dinner. You want to, go out for brunch with your family. You want to do these things. You want to live your life. Even just this weekend, going out for brunch with Andrew's family, like, it's the easiest thing. Like, let's just look at the menu when I'm there and decide what I want, and boom, shakalaka, and that's it. But like a few years ago, it wasn't the case for me. And it's okay if right now you're feeling out of control with food, but look at this client. Because she put in the work, she's living a binge-free life. It's been a full year of being binge-free. Like I said, not just a month, not just a few weeks, not just 3 months, a full year, you guys. Imagine if you had no urges for an entire year. Imagine if you healed your relationship with food and then you were able to go off and release some weight like this client. She even said in her message, I've been able to healthfully release 20 pounds. This is because she trusted the process. We worked together. We did things sustainably. She healed her relationship with food. And as a result, she gets the best of both worlds. When I'm telling you guys, you can feel so damn good in your own skin and have zero urges to binge. I freaking mean it. I myself am well over 3 years binge free, and I can help you get here. As long as you're willing to ditch the quick fixes, to stop yo-yo dieting, and trust the process, knowing that you're going to look back at your life and be so damn freaking proud of yourself that you got the right type of support from somebody who gets you and cares so deeply about helping you live your binge-free life sustainably. So I wanted to share this message with you guys because I'm not surprised. It was amazing hearing from this client, but I'm not surprised. Like, this is the work that I do. If you guys have been listening to the podcast or you've been following me for a while now, I am not the coach for you if you're looking for another quick fix. Like, you're not even probably listening to this podcast. Like, you're here because you want sustainable results. You're here because you want to just eat normally, sustainably. You want to feel at peace with food. You don't want a few binge-free days. Like, you want to end this cycle for freaking good. And I'm here to help you with that. So with that being said, 2024 is literally just right around the corner. And I want to help you make it your binge-free year, because I know you're ready to break the cycle of starting the year off strong and then spending the rest of the year yo-yo dieting and self-sabotaging because you weren't quote unquote perfect with your diet. That ends now. And a binge-free year is actually so possible for you when you understand how to set realistic intentions for yourself and maintain a healthy diet-free mindset all year long. Keywords, all year long. The problem is way too many people go all in, balls to the wall, January 1st with these crazy diet rules, crazy restrictions, and then come the second week of January, you're already burnt out and you can't keep this going. So I will help you find consistency all year long and enjoy the process along the way. 2019 was actually the year that I dedicated to healing my relationship with food and committing to end binge eating for good. And like I said, here I am, almost 4 years binge free. And I didn't get here by winging it. I didn't get here by fingers crossed. I hope I'm going to stop my binge eating. I didn't get here because I was just saying I'm going to have my binge free year. Like, I made it happen with specific strategies and mindset routines that allowed me to fully conquer binge eating. And of course, I'm obviously going to share with you specifically how I did it. So if you are ready to make 2024 your binge-free year where you're less impulsive with food, you've gotten rid of your binge urges, and you no longer have the all or nothing mentality, drum roll, please. I'm super excited. I have created a 4-day completely free masterclass called Your Binge-Free Year. That is right. For 4 entire days, I am going to be walking you through how to have your binge-free year, how to make 2024 your year where you conquer binge eating. I am so freaking excited. I am so freaking pumped. You got to be here. We're going to have the time of our lives inside of this masterclass. It is going to be so freaking epic. So be sure to check out the link down below in the show notes. All the details will be there. Register. It is completely free. And I am going to give you the goods. Like, I'm going to walk you through the exact process because I want to help you. I want to see you binge free. I know you want to be binge free. So let's make it happen together. So I am so freaking excited. I cannot wait to see you inside of this free masterclass. It's not just 1 day. It's not just 2 days. It's not just 3 days. It is 4 days together, you and I, and it's going to be absolutely epic. So I will see you there. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing rest of your day, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.